I got him. I got him. John. Richard. Fresh barramundi cooked straight on the fire. Today's day 2543 of living on the road in my four-wheel drive van, exploring the country in search for the best fishing spots. Buddy, you hitching a ride with me, are you? Alright, no worries. As long as I'm respecting the land, nothing can go wrong. Looks like we've got some wild boars around here. So I've got wild dogs out here as well, probably dingoes. Definitely a dog, not a cat. The toenail on cats retract so they don't actually leave a mark. I only take what I need and I leave nothing but footprints. I'm tuned in with my senses. Up here there's plenty of wild boars, some of them hundreds of kilos. And if you spook them, sometimes they can charge straight at you. I want to stay really still because the eyesight isn't that good. Let's see how close he gets. He still hasn't seen me. At that size, they're not a problem. They just get scared and run away. I know I can get a little bit of pork if I need it. Bring out the compound bow one day. I see the attraction. There's a big cluster fig tree right here. The fruits are dropping off it as they ripen. Just found a bowerbird nest. Let's have a look inside. Sometimes you find all kinds of little treasures. Wow. Bit of plastic, glass, lots of stones of the same colour. You never know what you're going to find in here. I remember a few years back I was working on my delica, doing some building, had all my tools out. A whole lot of washers and bits of metal went missing. And I found a bowerbird nest and got all my stuff back. Those bowerbirds can be pretty cheeky. Good reason not to leave any valuables lying around, like your car keys or anything, because if they like the look of them, they will take them. There's another type of nest I'm always on the lookout for as well. Native bees. They don't have any stingers, so they're quite harmless, and they make amazing, really sweet honey. These are like a type of wild cucumber. They're in the same family. They're called loofah. I believe they're an Asian vegetable. And they're quite nice when they're young. Just like a cucumber in taste. I reckon these ones are all too old to be eaten now. Because when they get older, they become quite fibrous. And that's when they're used for a different purpose. They're commercially grown and dried out to make loofahs for bathroom use and so on. What have we got here? Freshwater turtle. Oh no. Wonder how he died. Oh, g'day buddy. How you doing? You still with me? I've walked many kilometres. I know there's got to be some deep water here somewhere. Hopefully with some barramundi. I can hear it in the distance. Larger masses of water flowing. This is a good sign, people. A very good sign. Absolutely everywhere there's archerfish. Oh, awesome. This looks like a wicked spot. There's some good snags just across the river here. I can easily land fish here without getting eaten by a crocodile. Got my 3-piece Samaki travel rod. Really good for hiking and getting big barras. Samaki weedless prawn lure. Let's do it. Oh, beautiful snag over there. What have we got here? Oh yeah, fish bones. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Barra. Oh, got a barra, got a barra. Oh, yeah, come on, buddy. Yes. Oh, nice. Nice one. Yes. Yes. All right, buddy. All right, coming up. He's done yet? He's about done. Yes. Yes, awesome. Okay, make sure there's no crocs around. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Oh, wow. Check out this Barramundi. Oh, absolutely nothing. I can see the water. I can see all around here. Cool. I'm just going to grab him real quickly from his lip, like so. Get up away from the riverbank, up to safety. Oh, get that hook at him, mate. First catch for the day. What a beautiful little barra. Oh man, so much fun. Probably nearly about 50 centimeters, that one. Oh, wow. Man, what an awesome thrill. He was sitting right there next to that rock. Oh, I'm going to chuck him in. Let's see if we can get some bigger ones. That is awesome. Oh, yes. Come on, mate. Come on. See you later, buddy. A really good deep hole back there, and it's probably the best one in this stretch, but I'm going to leave it for later on because I do want to grab at least one barra. I do have a small cooler bag with a bit of ice in it, but I don't want to be carrying fish around all day long. What an amazing location. Such a beautiful habitat. Quiet, remote, pretty much untouched. Not many people make it down this far, I'll tell you that. Oh, get out of there, buddy. Come on. I've got a big archer fish right here. Really big one. Whoa. Look at that dirty archer fish. These are good eating. Oh, buddy, trying to chuck you back. I want to get some barramundi. Oh, there's archer fish right there. Wow. Good sign. Very good sign. Wherever I can, I use the vegetation to hide behind because the water here is so shallow that I can easily spook the barramundi. Get a lot of barras along these kind of banks here. Just had a bite then, it was an archer fish. Good sign that the archers are out biting though. Really good sign. That was an archer busting up, probably some insects on the surface. Annoying thing is they always pull my lure. See if there's any barra over there. Minimum size here in Queensland's 58 centimetres. So if I get one that's over that, I'll probably keep it. Well, when I'm fishing on these croc waters, I'm always extremely cautious about the banks where I choose to fish. If I don't have a stable footing, I won't fish there. And if it's very deep there and steep, I won't fish here either. I choose my spots very carefully. Very, very carefully. Archers are just smashing this lure. Another one. Another archer. Ah. He's hooked up. He's actually hooked up. Maybe I'm just eating archers tonight. Who knows? Oh no, you just got under that log. Mate. Whoa. Oh my god. That's a good archer fish. Look how fat he is. That's a really fat archer. Man. No, I'm chucking him back. I'm going to get a barramundi. I know I am. Right, get back in there. Oh. That's my last banana. Oh, big splash, big splash. Big barra. Good sized barra. Big barra. When I say big, I mean at least 60 centimetres. It's not really that big, but for up here in the fresh water, it's a good size. Come on, buddy. Oh, no way. No way. Yep, he must have been hooked in the throat. That's all been frayed up. I'll cut that bit off, re-tie it on. What an absolute bummer. That would have been my dinner for the next few days at least. My fault. I should have probably had the rod on a more of a 90-degree angle instead of straight up, because it just pulled straight out of his throat. Good one, Mick. Right, let's try over here. Looks like another deep hole. You win some, you lose some. It was a big shame because it was almost landed. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to get a barramundi, 100%. 100%. Getting so hungry and so thirsty. So glad the sun's come out finally. It should stimulate a little bit more action now as the water gets warmer. And also it provides me better casting spaces, shady spots to cast into. Coral from the ocean. Ancient times when the sea level was a lot higher. Finally found that Barry's hiding under these logs right here. He just come out when the lure went past him. Oh, I'm gonna try again. It's gonna be fun. Got him. Got him. Ah, he broke me off. Broke me off on the snags. Okay, I'm gonna have to go 50 pound. Alright, I've gone up to 50 pound fluorocarbon. One of these prawns again. I got him. 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 Oh no. Oh no. No. Alright. I got him. Come over this way, buddy. No. No, you don't. Properly this time. Okay. Be so careful here. Be so very careful here. Okay, I'll just drop it over here. The hook through the lip. Looks like it. Got a barra. Got him. Alright, sick, finally. Oh man, what a pain in the ass. I've lost so many. I wonder if it's the exact same one, just moving around from hole to hole. Alright, he's only just legal. I've lost so many, and the sun's starting to get quite low. I don't have a lot of time. I still want to fillet him up, get him in some ice, which I brought with me, and then hike all the way back to Gypsy Van. Yep, and he's bent that hook a bit too. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. He had quite a bit in him. Oh, what a day. Been pretty hectic. Alright, don't have a lot of time. And there's green ants already collecting here. Heaps and heaps of ants. Alright, let's break the skin open. All along. Rain? Oh, it's raining a little bit. Nice fillet about to come off. Yep. Cut through the skin there. Not bad for an outback job out here on this log. I'm just gonna chop that in half. Leave the skin on with the scales and all. Just so I can fit in these little baggies. Guys, if you haven't subscribed already to the channel and you like what I'm doing, my lifestyle and the way I live, make sure you give us a like and subscribe, give us a comment as well. And if you want to see more about what I'm about, what I get up to, or if you want to flick us a message, you can always add me on Instagram at Bushmanmick. And I've also got my donation page and all my links in the description below. Check them out. I've been helping out a few people lately, coaching them to get on the road, and also helping a few people with Mitsubishi delicas. I'm a self-proclaimed expert on them. Well, I'm no expert, but you know, I've got a bit of experience. Here we go, another fillet. Let's chop it in half so I can get in one of those bags. Saves you from carrying back a whole entire fish. It can be a bit awkward when you're walking for hiking for kilometers and kilometers through all kinds of terrain and sand, and cut this bone here off, like that, and around like that. Same on the other side. Right there's a bone there. Cut on and that like that, and then cut this neck bit here. A bit of soft bone it is, tendon, ligament, whatever you call it, I don't even know. And from here, you can kind of just rip that bit there. Gotta be so careful. Usually when they're dead is when I get the most injuries from them, all the spikes. You know, they've got spikes up here, spikes, and on the side here as well, they've got spikes, and somewhere in here there's a spike. So tough. There we go. There's the wings. Beautiful. No one is going to be swimming here, guaranteed. I'll leave that for the ants. So I'm going to chuck the carcass back in the ecosystem because, you know, this is a billabong. There's a lot of fish. There's probably a little crocodile living in here as well. And, you know, I've just taken the fish out. So I think the least I can do is leave something for everyone else to eat. Fish wings when we get back to camp. Bag that as well. Oh, can't wait to get back to camp and have a bit of a bath in the river, get a fire going, have some of this fish. The good news is I didn't see any snakes today, no taipans. The coastal taipans up here are the most dangerous snakes in Australia. They're not the most venomous, but they are the most dangerous because they're quite aggressive, and when they inject their venom, they inject it proper. And the statistics show that very, very few people survive a coastal taipan bite. I met one guy who survived, and he told me this story. And like he had to get airlifted to a hospital, and yeah, once he come out of hospital and that, the pilots actually wanted to get a photograph with him because they said this is not something that happens ever. This is the first time for them. So it's a bit of precautionary measure while I'm out here doing what I'm doing. I try and always follow the animal paths. So I'll try and stay away from going into the scrub, especially open coastal forest with lots of grassy areas. In the wet season, the water can get that high. Wow, look at this tree, look how it's growing. The roots and all, wow. Definitely gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I'm proper buggered after that walking and carrying this backpack all day long. Oh, I made it. Tiny little snake. Looks like it's hunting. Wow. Everybody's hungry tonight. I'm very familiar with this shallow little bit of the river, and I've got a semi-deep. Well, it's not really deep, but deep enough just to have a little lie down bath in the river, in the fresh water, without getting eaten by crocodile. I know that for a fact. Yeah, it's looking really good. Eating like a king tonight. Ready now. Yeah, they're pretty ready, Gary. That looks really good. Look at that. Doesn't get much better than that. Fresh barramundi cooked straight on the fire. Alright, let's get some salt on there. Little bit of salt. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna have my dinner now. See you in the next episode as we continue exploring these river systems up here in Cape York. Over and out.